She trained them all, then her body gave up. The bowl slipped from her hands. It hit the floor and shattered. Water exploded across the room. She opened her mouth to call for help, but no sound came out. Her chest locked. Her knees gave way. The room tilted. "Mama?" the neighbor shouted from outside. "Mama, are you there?" She tried to answer. Darkness swallowed her. And in that moment, the moment her body finally gave up, everything she had survived came rushing back. Because this was not where her story began. Years earlier, her mother stood in front of her, arms crossed, face set like stone. "You will marry him," her mother said. She laughed. "Mama, stop. You know I already have someone." Her mother didn't blink. "That one is finished." "Mama, if you see him again, I will kill myself." The words fell like a blade. Silence filled the room. Her heart pounded. "You don't mean that." "I do," her mother replied. "You will marry the man I have chosen." That night she didn't sleep. She stared at the ceiling until morning came. Then the next night. And the next. Weeks passed. The man she loved wrote letters. She read them in secret. She cried over them. She never replied. When he came looking for her, her family turned him away. She never got to say goodbye. She buried that love without a funeral. And one day she said the words that ended her old life. "Okay, Mama. I will marry him." The wedding happened quickly. People smiled. Music played. Pictures were taken. On the outside it looked respectable. On the inside it felt empty. Her husband left for work in another town. He came home once a month. Sometimes less. When she asked questions he snapped. "You think too much." When she noticed other women he sneered. "Face your house." She learned silence early. When the children came, hope returned. Maybe this would change him. For a while it did. He held the babies. He smiled more. He stayed longer. Then the affairs returned. The distance returned. The coldness returned. And one afternoon he walked in furious. "They sacked me," he said. She froze. "What? Why?" "Enemies," he spat. "Lies." She knew the truth. She said nothing. The money stopped. Food became scarce. School fees piled up. She waited for him to fight. He didn't. One evening she placed a plate in front of him. "We need to talk," she said carefully. "The children's school fees are due. I've used all my savings." He scoffed. "You think I don't know?" "Then what are we doing?" she asked. He slammed the spoon down. "Are you blaming me?" "No," she whispered. He leaned in. "If you were a good wife, you would know when to keep quiet." That was the last time she tried. She began to hustle quietly, selling small items, borrowing, stretching meals, smiling so the children wouldn't see fear. Years passed like that. Then help came, unexpected. A relative offered her a job. Her heart leapt. When she told her husband, his face darkened. "You will not take that job." "Why?" she asked. "A woman who leaves her house for work will forget her husband." "This is about the children," she pleaded. "We are suffering." He stood up slowly. "If you step into that job," he said, "don't come back here." That night she cried without sound. The kind of crying that doesn't disturb anyone. In the morning she dressed. And she went to work. She came home one evening to screaming. Her husband was beating their eldest child. Rage exploded inside her. "Stop it," she screamed. "If you touch her again, I will fight you." He laughed. "Do it." That night he threw her and the children out. No warning. No mercy. She held her children in the street. "We will survive," she whispered. And for the first time in her life she chose herself. They slept wherever they could. She found a tiny kitchen apartment. She worked endlessly, walking miles, carrying loads, sleeping barely 3 hours a night. Her children never heard her complain. Only God did. Her husband didn't stop. He filed for divorce, demanded dowry back, threatened court. She collapsed, until her uncle stepped in and paid what her own family refused. From that day, everything rested on her. Bills, food, school fees. And still she smiled. "How do you do it?" people asked. She smiled faintly. "I have no choice." Choice had never been hers. Her body began to warn her. Headaches, back pain, dizziness. "I'm fine," she said. She wasn't. But she kept going. The children grew. They excelled. The eldest daughter became a fashion designer. "Mama, look," she said, sending pictures. "I made this." Her mother cried quietly. The second daughter became a lecturer. "Don't worry about me," she said. "I'll visit." When the door closed, her mother wept like someone mourning the living. Her son became a photographer. "Look, Mama. I shot this." She watched his videos over and over. The youngest trained as a massage therapist. "I want to help people heal," she said. Her mother swallowed hard. The house grew quiet. The body grew tired. One afternoon the bowl slipped. Shattered. Her chest locked. "Mama?" a neighbor called. Darkness came. She woke in a hospital. Lights too bright. Her children rushed in. "We're here now," the eldest said. Lying there, weak, she felt everything she had buried rise at once. The forced marriage. The hunger. The silence. "God," she whispered, "was this the reward?" Doctors spoke carefully. "You need rest." She almost laughed. Rest was a language her body never learned. Recovery was slow. Painful. Some days she stood. Some days she couldn't lift a spoon. "This feels different," she whispered. "This time," her daughter said softly, "you don't have to be strong alone." Slowly, painfully, progress came. 3 steps. 5. 10. She cried. Not from pain. From relief. One evening, she watched the sunset from her hospital bed. "I'm still here," she whispered. Not fully healed, but here. Her body had given up. Her legacy had not. She looked at her children. "Live fully," she whispered. "Never let anyone take your light." They held her hand. And for the first time she rested, not from exhaustion but from survival. If this story moved you, if it reminded you of a woman who carried everything in silence, please like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe. Because stories like hers deserve to be remembered.